Hey guys, so some stuff has happened, some bad stuff, but also some good stuff. So I didn't get my CDL yet. I had my test. I passed everything except for my parallel parking, so I have to go in again. They haven't given me my test date yet, but I have to go in again and retake just parallel parking, and I should be fine. So yeah, that happened. And then what else? Truck's transmission is slipping, and the truck's going to be out for probably a good 2 years. But my friend, truck's going to be out of commission for about 2 years, and instead of spending $2,000 on a brand new automatic or $2,500 on swapping it to a manual, I have spent $1,500 on a parts truck. And that parts truck is a 97 F250 dually 4x4, and it has a 7.3 power stroke. So I'm going to be swapping everything over probably this spring, this summer, but I want to do it right. And I also, while all the drive line is out of it, I'm probably going to be trying to fully restore the truck. So that means ripping out the engine and transmission, ripping out the rear axle, and I'm pretty much going to be stripping it down all the way to the frame. I'm going to go through the frame and fix any rust, and I'm going to clean it up and just make it as good as I can. And then I'm going to be putting all the new parts back on it. But while everything is off, while the cab is off, while the bed is off, I'm probably going to have that stuff at my old work where they do restoration of classic cars. So I'm going to have the cab and bed sent out and probably have them fix all the rust, fix all the dents, and then repaint it. And I'm thinking of going for like a dark red, kind of like Dodge's dark red, Dodge and Jeep. Probably their red is the Delmonico red, and it's like this really nice red that's at night it almost looks black or really dark red, and like in shadows makes it look dark, and then in the sunlight it just kind of explodes with color. So I'm thinking of going with that, and then the interior probably either black or a really nice tan, and yeah, so that's happening. So it's only gonna start happening in the spring because I don't have a place to do it apart from my driveway. And yes, we're gonna be fully restoring my truck in my driveway and doing an engine transmission swap and taking the cab and bed off all in my driveway. Probably. Hopefully it goes smooth, but I'm not expecting anything, I guess. And I don't want to jinx myself because that usually happens. So this is gonna take at least the entire summer, if not 2 summers. But while the donor truck's engine is out, and the transmission and the driveline, we're gonna go through all of that. It needs brakes, so when everything is out, I'm gonna clean everything, fix anything, and then probably just get all the rust and stuff off of everything, and just clean it up, restore it. I know I'm kind of rambling with that, but yeah, with the engine out, I'm gonna make sure that it's as good as it can be, because I want everything to last, and while everything is out, I can replace things that, you know, are gonna need to be replaced anyway, and it's gonna be way easier. So, like, it does have a minor fuel leak, I think at the pump or at one of the injectors or something, so I might put new injectors in it, make sure the turbo's fine, because the truck has a digital odometer instead of an analog one. The digital one does say 88,000 miles, but I don't know if that's a 5-place one or a 6-place one, because if it's a 6-place one, then the truck only has 88,000 miles, but if it's a 5, then I'm guessing probably at least 188,000, which still isn't that many miles for a diesel, but you know, I just want to go through everything, fix what needs to be fixed, freshen everything up, so that once it's in the truck, it won't need anything for a while. So that happened. I also got a 4-wheeler. I traded my other 4-wheeler for it. The other 4-wheel, my old 4-wheeler, the 500 that needed an engine rebuild, we were in the process of doing that, lost motivation, and the engine was just sitting halfway or fully disassembled. It just had to be reassembled, and nothing was probably gonna happen without my friends, and if they lost ambition, which they did, then, you know, I don't know how to do that. I know I can look up YouTube videos, and I kind of tried, but I just don't want to mess anything up. So anyway, that I actually traded that 4-wheeler for a running 4-wheeler, and actually it ran okay. I mean, it ran pretty good, but it was a 335 instead of a 500, but honestly it's not that small, like size-wise, for a quad. So I took that out trail riding with one of my friends, and then I was on my way to the gas station to gas that up and my truck, and it fell off the trailer and it hit a tree. So luckily I looked at it, the frame is fine, and the frame isn't bent, thank God. It did need a front axle and a lower control arm, so I got that, I replaced everything, and now everything's together, but it's kind of what is it? The wheel bearing now, I put everything back together and I tightened everything, and the wheel is really loose, so I don't know if that's something that I did or if I put the wheel bearing in wrong because I had everything apart. All the bearings out of it and everything. So, I had everything taken apart, I cleaned everything, and there were actually like 3 bearings in that hub, and all of them were the same size, and one of them had, on the back side of it, on the inside, it had, it was curved, and the other one was like 90 degrees at the edges of it. So I don't know if I put the wrong bearing in somewhere, or if I should like swap those bearings, but I had everything back together. I filled it with fluid too, and luckily it doesn't leak fluid, but that wheel is really loose, so I don't know if I put the wrong bearing in somewhere. Hopefully, I guess. Hopefully I did, but that means everything has to come apart again. But so that's like 90% done, or 90% drivable from that accident. So, and it's kind of getting too cold to really work on it now. So, and also I don't really have the funds right now to be, you know, putting any more money into it, or bringing it somewhere to have it looked at. But yeah, next video, I guess I'll try to show you guys that. So yeah, that's pretty much the updates. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be stressful, but in the end, hopefully I'll have a really nice, badass truck. So I will keep you guys tuned on that. I know it's only like mid-December, so got a few months to save up money to do that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.